Hey friends, happy Thursday. Let's get warmed up, running or marching in place, adding in those arms. We have a leg day. Our first three moves are a clamshell with a weight, a surrender to squat, and a bow tie stationary lunge. Second set of moves are all yoga inspired. We have a yoga squat, we have a warrior pose, and a straight leg lift pulse. And then we're gonna go back to set number one for the burnout round, arm circles forward. Only weights we have today are clamshell and the bow tie stationary lunge. Let's go back. And I'm gonna do 20s for both of those. Okay, so then for the burnout round, I just have a set of 10s. So all I have out today are 20s and 10s, open and close. So you shouldn't need very many weights either. Let's kick out in front of us, hand opposite leg. But as we know, just because we don't use weights for certain moves, definitely does not make them easy. In fact, it's usually the opposite. They're usually pretty challenging. But I know the yoga moves, for the most part, let's do some shallow squats. People tend to like those, all right. Surrender to squat is not everyone's favorite, but it is a fantastic move, and it is important that we do that movement fairly often to build up that strength. 3, 2, 1, of getting up and down off the floor, and then also squatting down. We're gonna start with the clamshell, friends. We're gonna load that weight on our leg, and we are gonna open and close. If it is uncomfortable to have the weight on your leg, you can always roll up a towel and put it underneath. Swing those legs around, or you can roll over, whatever works best for you. Come back down, doing the other side. Three, 2, 1. Surrender to squats. We're coming all the way back up. Make sure the weight is out of your way. And we're going to step back with one leg, then the other, stand, stand, squat, and then we're gonna step back with the opposite leg, okay? You wanna switch back and forth. If you forget which leg you're on, no big deal. Just pick a side and go from there. I know a lot of people, when they first start these, they have to use their hands to kind of come up out of that. That is okay, all right? If you need to do that at first, it's fine. Believe me when I say you will build strength, it will get better. It doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. Three, 2, 1. Bow tie stationary lunge. So we are gonna load up at our chest. We're gonna put one leg back, one leg forward. We're gonna lower down and push up. I'll let you know when to switch legs. You'll put the other leg in front. Three, 2, 1. Other side. Try not to let that front knee collapse in. Three, 2, 1. Awesome job. 30-second break. We're gonna have that a couple more times with the heavier weights. Those yoga moves do not require any equipment at all. So at least you won't have much to put away today. Go ahead and come all the way down. We're gonna go back into that clamshell. Go ahead and load that weight up, stack those legs. I'm gonna open and close. Keep that core engaged. Resist that weight. Surrender to squat, all the way back up. Let's do it. You can plan to do this move at least once a month. It might come up twice. Like I said, it's an important move because it really does reflect a lot of our just activities of daily living, right? Getting up and down off the ground, squatting down to pick stuff up. Because that's the thing, guys. This program is built so you all can go out and live your lives, right? We don't set up this program where you have to live to work out. 3, 2, 1. Stationary lunge. We set up this program to help you all build the strength and build the habits that you need to be able to live a happy and fulfilling life. That's pretty much it, right? Because if you have this strong body and you're not doing anything with it, what's the point, right? 3, 2, 1, other leg forward. So when you're working hard here, and you're building this body, and you're able to do more things, go do those things, okay? 3, 2, 1, 30-second break. I do not like that move. We all have moves we like and don't like. It's just a matter of what your strengths are, the way your body is built, things like that. I have a lot of moves that I really like because with me having kind of longer limbs and stuff like that, I am more able to do some things, whereas somebody who is shorter and a little bit closer to the ground probably likes different things, right? Go ahead and load that weight up. We're going to do that clamshell one more time. People tend to like to do what they feel they are good at. Swing those legs around, other side. That's why you'll often have people that are like, I love leg day, and other people are like, I hate leg day. Some people love shoulders, some people love arms, other people dislike it. 3, 2, 1. Our different strengths and kind of genetic makeup. It's the reason why we all like different things. All right, friends, surrender to squat. Almost there. Then we will only have one more set of these at the end of the workout. 3, 2, 1. Stationary lunge. Let's do it. Pull that core in. Three, two, one. And a straight leg lift pulse. I will tell you, the yoga squat, normally I would get down very low in the squat. Just don't want to do that quite yet. My back is just like right there on being fully healed, and I just don't want to do anything that's gonna like re-aggravate it at this point. So I'm just gonna stay up a little bit higher. You go deeper if you can, okay? So bring those feet close together. We're gonna hook those hands. We are going to push our hips back and rotate our hands out, and then rotate those hands back in, okay? Like I said, normally I would get pretty deep down into like a ass to the grass squat, if you know what I mean. You get your booty all the way down. Not gonna do that today, but if you can, you should absolutely do it. Foot forward, and we're going to lean into that leg that is turned out. Engage those arms. Yeah, we're going to hit the upper body just a little bit with this move. It's all right, nothing wrong with getting in a little extra work. Three, two, one. Rotate those feet. Lean into it. Onto our hands and knees. One leg back, foot is flexed, not pointed. We're gonna come up, pulse, and lower down. Make sure your knee is underneath your hip. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Core is engaged. Three, two, one. things out of our control, right? But the two things that are absolutely always in our control is our attitude and our effort. Okay? Okay, let's hook those hands. Yoga squats. So, you know, sometimes things are gonna happen. So, say you have a family dinner planned and your mom tells you, or your sister tells you, whoever's making this family dinner, we're gonna have chicken. We're gonna have chicken and rice, so you kind of have it calculated in your head, you know what you're gonna eat, right? And then you get there, and they made something completely different. You didn't have any notice, they didn't think it was a big deal, right? But they went ahead and changed the menu. That is obviously something that is very much outside of our control. We didn't know they were going to do that. We didn't make any other plans because we were planning on what they said they were going to make. 3, 2, 1. Turn that foot out, other foot forward, and lean into it. So in this case, two things. Our attitude. Do we need to be hateful towards that person? No, absolutely. It's not their responsibility, right? They don't know. Unless we're doing it on purpose, then that's an issue for them. But I have a feeling most people would not be doing that. But if it was just an honest 3, 2, 1, rotate those feet, they didn't know, they changed the menu, it's not really their responsibility, right? So we'll switch our attitude. You know what? This is not a big deal. It's only one meal. If it's carb heavy, you can have the mentality, all right, I'm gonna eat this meal and I'm gonna have a great workout tomorrow, right? Because we're gonna have that extra energy. I'm gonna try to lift some heavier weights, not as punishment, but because you're gonna have that extra energy. 3, 2, 1. And then also what is in our control is the effort. So if we show up to this meal and we say, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did this. Like, this is so far from what I had planned. This is gonna ruin everything. And then you just say, screw it. I'm just gonna eat a whole shit ton of this and I'll start again next month, right? 3, 2, 1, that's your effort. Because even though it may not be exactly what you planned, you can always just eat a normal amount, enjoy the meal, jump right back on the next meal, right? That is your effort. And those are the two things we are always 100% in control of. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of scenarios in your life that are like this. Maybe you know, hurt your shoulder or something like that. 3, 2, 1. Does that suck? Yeah, that sucks. Especially if you're doing good and you're really hitting your workouts and stuff like that. But again, two things, attitude and effort. We can sit and we can go, okay, I'm gonna let this heal. I'm going to, you know, be happy that I'm still able to do other things, right? That's our attitude. Our effort, we decide we're gonna bump up a couple thousand on our steps just so we are still getting in a lot of movement, we're still working hard. One more time, friends, with those yoga squats. That is our effort. Always in control of those. We are getting close, friends. This is our last set of yoga moves. Then we have our burnout round. We'll cool down, we'll be done for the day. Three, 2, 1, warrior pose. Feet turned out, foot forward. Lean into it, engage those arms. As always, if you like these 3 moves right here, I will suggest you check out Yoga with Angel. She does a really good job. I always enjoy her workouts whenever I do them. Yoga is definitely not my expertise, but I do like throwing in these 3 moves. People seem to really enjoy them. They are still challenging. And it gives you all a little bit of a taste of what you could get if you joined her for a workout. So make sure you do that, okay? Lean into it. I will say, I feel like, me personally, yoga is one of the hardest workouts, but you all know me, balance is not really my thing. Also, slowing down is not really my thing. I need to more. 3, 2, 1, come on down. So that's why I do enjoy doing it, because it kind of makes me slow down. It makes me, you know, be mindful and breathe and relax. But also, there's some good heat in there too. It's challenging. There are definitely certain moves that I'm like, yeah, I can't do that, not yet. So I just do my best, I modify. You can do the same. 3, 2, 1. Other side. I'm going to get out my 10 because we're cutting our weight in half. We have a clamshell, we have a surrender to squat, we have that stationary lunge. I'm just going to stay down here. Woo. Okay, friends, let's do that clamshell, load that weight up. Let's do it. Make sure you're resisting that weight. Yes, I know it's lighter. We got to be intentional. We really need to work on our form here. Make sure that core is pulled in. We are coming down slowly. Three, 2, 1. Swing those legs around. Stand all the way up. Oops. Surrender to squat. Oops. A little wobbly. So if this helps you all, you can do this. Help keep track of your sides. I'll be like left, left, squat, right, right, squat, left, left. It just kind of helps me keep track because I can usually remember the last word I said in my head. I don't say it out loud. You can say it out loud though if you want to. It's your house, you can do whatever you want. Move, friends. Load up that weight. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Let's do this. Three, 2, 1. Switch those feet. Takes you a second to get set up, that's all right. I have to adjust my feet a little bit sometimes. especially when this right foot is in front. Pain in my ass. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, friends. Woo. Man. Start with stretching out those quads. Grab that ankle, push your hips forward. And cross that leg over top. We're going to sit back into that figure 4. Nice job, other side. Pull that ankle, push those hips forward. Ooh, quads are feeling it, friends. Cross that leg over top. Nice job. Let's bring those feet together. We're going to roll down. Take those feet wide. Roll down again. Walk to one side. Walk to the other side. Back to the middle. Roll up for 3, 2, 1. Awesome work today, friends. I will see you all tomorrow for arm day. I'll see you then.